my name is Bretta, and this is Fun Food and Freebies, where I come on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I give you something free or low cost that you might not know about. Free or low cost that you might not know about, because I love free. I love free stuff, y'all. If you can't tell, I love free stuff. I love free stuff, but I also do low cost things and I splurge occasionally. So from the title of my what is this? YouTube. I'm on Instagram and TikTok too though. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. But I'm starting to get my audience on YouTube, y'all. So I'm hoping that you will join me and you will learn a little bit more about what's available to you that may be free. That when it's not your birthday. When it's not your birthday. It's not your birthday. It's not my birthday. But we could get something for free. So most people are always under the impression that free stuff comes at a price of mediocre, a price of cheap, a price of not good. Like, what am I do with this piece of junk? Yeah, sometimes that could be true. Sometimes that can be true, but you need to vet it. I'm the type of person that will vet what I'm reading so that I know if it's a piece of junk that I'm going to attend. I'm like, by the wording, yeah, this is a piece of junk. So on Tuesday and Thursday, did I say my name? I always forget. I start rambling, y'all. I start rambling, forget to say my name. My name is Bretta, and this is Fun Food and Freebies. Yes, I have a very unique name, okay? So let me tell you my story. I always have to lead with my story because there's a reason why I'm still here, because I wasn't supposed to be here. There was many times I wanted to take myself out. I did several times. But when I was younger, I started finding my purpose in doing this. And the more that I started searching, the more that I would find things to do that are free, fun, and low cost, and full of food and all the things, right? So I have an entire cell phone full of videos of all the places that I've gone since I've been documenting the places that I go that are free and low cost and an occasional splurge. So when I was a little girl, I was essayed. When I was a teenager, I was essayed. And I would go to this community center when I got out of school. And this was my saving grace. This was my fun place. This was my happy place. I learned all types of activities, fun activities with them. I learned how to play spades. That's where I fell in love with spades. I learned how to play just different board games. We played Life, Monopoly, all the normals. And I learned how to skate. I learned how to swim. All of this was free. Majority of the things that I'm listing were absolutely free. I went to the rodeo several times. I saw Gladys Knight and the Pips, I remember. And I remember, what's his name? His brother powed him. Zap, Roger and Zap. I went to see Roger and Zap. I used to love them. Computer love. Computer love. Yeah. Okay. I went to see them. I went to see so many people that I didn't even know who they were, right? So we would go to the rodeo and just enjoy the rodeo. That's a big thing here in Houston, is going to the rodeo. So I would go to the rodeo for free. I went to Michael Jackson concert twice for free, y'all. I remember the Victory Tour, but I don't remember the other one, but I remember going twice, okay? Where else have I been? I know how to do ceramics. I know how to do macrame. I learned macrame from this community center. So I always say this community center saved my life. So when I start thinking about things to do for my kids, when I got out the military, even in the military, I would go places and they had like they had like a community center in Seoul when I was in Korea. They had a community center, and I would ride the bus and go to Seoul and go to this community center, and I would made some little rabbits or something out of ceramics. Yeah. Anyway, so I went to the military, traveled, whatever, and I didn't go very many places. So I got out the military because I wanted kids. Nothing against people who stay in the military and they have kids. Nothing against them. I just didn't want to have kids and be in the military. I knew I wanted to be married. I wanted to go to through all the shebang, right? So I'm giving you my whole life story in this. But yeah, so afterwards I had kids. I would take my kids places. And then I started documenting it. And I just started keeping up with it. And I'm like, I get inundated with so many free things. When they say the algorithm is really working for you, so they feed me free stuff all the time. So yeah, so that's how I got into Fun Food and Freebies. I used to have another name that didn't make any sense, but Fun Food and Freebies really stuck with me. So I just came up with it one night just thinking about it. But anyway, that's my story. And that's what I always have to tell people, because I don't know, it wasn't a mosquito, it was something else. But yeah, I always have to tell people my story because I believe that I'm still here for a reason. And that reason is to share with you all the free things that are available to you. That's what I'm going to say. I like sharing it. I don't like gatekeeping. I will tell you in a minute, girl, let me tell you. This way you get this, this, and this. Yes. Okay, so when I come on Tuesday and Thursdays, I'm probably going to do an unbagging or an unboxing, but I'm going to always try to tell you something. So when you think about freebies, if you want to get into the game of freebies when it's not your birthday, I would say list 3 things that you like, that you may enjoy. Do you enjoy exercising? I found a free Pilates class. Yeah, so you might see that video coming up tomorrow. But yeah, free Pilates class. I just always find something free, and I just take pictures if I'm driving down the road and I see something that say free. Yep, I saw free cardio the other day. Okay, free cardio class. Okay. Almost everyone knows you can go to the gym if you don't have a gym membership. Why are you spending money? Go and try out the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, try out different ones. I live in the 4th largest city in America, and you know how many gyms they have? Yeah. So pick 5 of them and you pay for your gym membership for the whole month, right? Yeah, so pick things that you enjoy. So I would say pick 3 things that you enjoy. What do you enjoy doing? Or what may be something that you suffer from? I suffer from high blood pressure and CKD, which is chronic kidney disease. I'm not a diabetic though, but I suffer from that. But I can go to different nonprofits that may have something for helping the community with diabetes. Since I fall into the category of kidney disease, which most diabetics have kidney disease, so I can go to some of their workshops. They may have a nonprofit may have workshops that benefit how you eat as a diabetic. I can benefit from that because I have high blood pressure and I have CKD. So you can go to those workshops. They don't really, they're not all into your medical records to try to confirm if you really have these diseases. I mean, like, who would lie about it though? I don't know. Some people are kind of crazy, I guess. But yeah, if you have all those things, you can look it up and be like, okay, let me see a workshop that pertains to diabetics, or a workshop that pertains to kidney disease. You can look those up specifically. We have ChatGPT now. So these are easy things for you to look up. Is there a workshop nearby that has something to do with how to eat better as a diabetic? Bam, you found a free workshop, and they might feed you. So some of those are really nonprofits that would help you. So I can give another example. Let's say heart disease is considered high blood pressure, so you have heart disease. So you can look up the Heart Association. You know, they may have workshops pertaining to something that you can learn about your disease. If you have cancer, you know, there's always an organization that's doing something for cancer patients and cancer survivors and cancer patients. Like I said, patients before, yeah. But they have organizations, nonprofit organizations that can to help you with those diseases that you may be having a problem with or just living with, you know? Let's see. So if you like I say, if you like exercise, if you have a disease, let's see another one. If you like going to church, a lot of people are doing the biblical, let's read the Bible together, sisters among sisters. I've seen so many lately of a lot of get-togethers where a lot of women can come together and they pray. A lot of women, I saw one where the prayer hike or something like that. People are doing all types of things that are absolutely free. So you can really get involved, deeply involved. When I say involved, yes, you can get so involved. I get inundated, but I like trying new things. So I've even gone belly dancing before, absolutely free, went belly dancing. And I was like, okay, I don't know nothing about no belly dancing. I did free pickleball one time. I mean, the it runs the gamut on all the free things that are available, especially in major cities like Houston. So I wanted to come to you with something free or low cost that you might not know about. And I went to one of my top videos, with two of my top videos, with me being a person who likes going to free and low cost places. I also um got questioned by someone who was like, how is that a business? Because I went to a networking event, you know, and I started trying to figure out how can I pose fun food and freebies as a business. So this guy asked me that, and I went home and I was like, how is that a business? Because how can I tell the IRS that this is a business, you know? So I was like, what can I do? So I started doing workshops. Okay. So my biggest workshop, my number one seller is charcuterie board workshop. I came up with the idea, I can do this. I can do this. I know how to do charcuterie board because I love charcuterie board. So that's my number one seller is doing workshops. So that's the thing that I do, workshops for women. So fun, creative workshops. So I came up with other workshops that I'm able to do. And done my macrame class. I did macrame and planting. So macrame is like the rope hanger for your plant. So I know how to make those and I can have a workshop on that. So I'm like, I made a list of all the workshops that I can have, but I've only had like two. I've only I haven't done one for 2026 yet. So I'm planning to do one in March. So if you're in Houston and you want to go to my workshop, Fun Food and Freebies workshop. When I say Fun Food and Freebies workshop, my workshop is full of fun, some food, and some freebies. Kiss that. But yeah, so I do workshops. That's how I can make money. And that's how I can actually say that Fun Food and Freebies is a business. Okay. So that's one tier of what I do. The other tier is providing free resources and things and information on my stories on Instagram and Facebook. TikTok, I haven't been doing TikTok. TikTok has been really kind of it hasn't been favoring me. So I don't really do TikTok anymore like that. You might see me on TikTok talking about something that has nothing to do with fun food and freebies. Okay. I'm not doing TikTok like I was. I, I'm not favored on TikTok, okay? But yeah. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about this nonprofit. That's what I'm going to tell you today about this nonprofit that I went to. It's called Dress for Success. I don't know if I talked about it on Thursday. Did I talk about it Thursday? I may have touched bases on it a little bit. I can't remember. But this is my third episode, okay? So I did Tuesday, Thursday, and now we're back for this week, okay? So me being consistent. This is me being consistent. But I wanted to tell you about Dress for Success and what they do. Dress for Success is a global. I didn't know they were global until I went to the workshop, okay? So they're global, approximately 130 to 145 affiliate locations in over 20 countries. I didn't even know this. Serving women worldwide with professional attire, okay? And developmental tools for economic independence. Sorry, I got my glasses on. Including numerous cities across the United States and internationally. Internationally. You can find specific locations by checking their official website affiliate list for cities like Houston, New York, Chicago, and more. Professional attire. Do you hear me? Okay. So I went to Dress for Success, and I had always thought that they were just for military. They are not just military, y'all. They are for any woman who needs professional attire. So one of my number one, two of my top videos on TikTok from last year is a video that I did when I went to Dress for Success. I'm going to pin it again because I don't have it pinned. I have two videos that I made with Dress for Success being a part of that video. So one video I did a picture of Dress for Success, and then I panned down and you saw me with my hand with a gift card from HEB. So we're in Houston. I think I did talk about this, but we're in Houston, and HEB is our number one type grocery store. We have like Publix. I don't know about Publix. I know about Publix from listening to you guys on TikTok, Instagram, and everybody else. But we in Houston, I don't know about a Publix. We know about HEB. HEB. They call it Heb, but it's called HEB. Yeah. Here everything's better. And they have some good stuff in HEB. And they also still have the diversity and inclusion. What is it called? Well, I can't think of the acronym. But anyway, yeah, they still have it. They still had it. Uh-huh. And they have different people who actually present their products in their grocery store. HEB's good. But they give you, Dress for Success gives you a $50 gift card if you go to 3 veterans workshops. And you don't have to be in person. You can actually just watch the video on, they have a LMS. I think they have an LMS. You can watch it on there, or you can go live and watch it on when they have the actual workshop. You can actually be zoomed the actual workshop. As long as you attend 3, you can get a $50 gift card. Bam. So that's my number one video, right? And then my number 2 video, I may have it backwards, but my number 2 video of 2025 was me doing my charcuterie board workshop. And I went to HEB and I stood there showing the register how it was going down in number because I had gift cards. I had gift cards, and HEB has all types of coupons throughout the freaking store. So I went from 250, I think it was, to 160 bucks for my charcuterie board food. So anyway, my charcuterie board workshop was paid for with my $50 gift card. So when I have my event in March, which is coming up, not too long I don't have too long, so I'm gonna have to start promoting it. But I'm having another charcuterie board workshop, and I hope y'all will join me. You're gonna have so much fun. Yeah, you have fun in my workshop. You haven't been to my workshops. My workshops are fun. I make them fun because I make up games because I'm black and we make up stuff. We very creative. But this is what Dress for Success would let you get. Free clothes. Free clothes when you go after the workshop. Well, because of the economy, they're not doing that like that anymore. But if you need a job or you need clothes or attire, I want you to check out Dress for Success so you can get you some free clothes for your interview. You don't even have to worry about it. They'll give you, I think they give you a suit, they give you shoes, they give you a purse, y'all. Real nice stuff, okay? So anyway, this is what they were doing with the workshops as well. So not only if you go to 3 workshops as a veteran, you go to 3 workshops, you get a gift card. You also could grab you some clothes if you came to the workshop in person. They don't do this anymore, okay? They only do the $50 part. But I wanted to show y'all some of the attire that you might get for absolutely free by going in there. You don't have to be a veteran to get the free clothes, okay? But if you wanted to go to the workshop and get the free gift card, you have to be a veteran. But anyway, a woman veteran, okay? But anyway, this is what they had gave us. And I just held on to it because I was like, I'm going to show it some way on my YouTube channel. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing y'all. They gave us, at one time they was giving us actual jewelry. So I got some bracelets. Here's some nice earrings and a necklace. So like I said, they're not giving away the jewelry anymore. But if you go, they'll give you attire, an outfit. And this was lip balm. Okay, so this is a sweater. Nice sweater. Nice cardigan. Is that what you call it? Cardigan. Nice cardigan. Real cute. Gray cardigan. And let's see. Oh, that's a nice dress. You pick it out. You pick out what you want. So they gave me this nice dress. Real nice. Black dress. You can never go wrong with a, what is it, LBD? Little black dress. And this is by White and Black. Oh, look at that. Yeah, some of it's name brand, y'all. And then lastly, so when you go to the workshop, if you have a bag, they let you have 3 or 4 pieces. Maybe they just let me have 3 pieces this day. And some black pants. So real nice stuff. Real clothes. I don't know. Who is that by? I don't know who that is. But real nice pants, slacks. So real cute stuff. Real cute stuff. Yep. And this is just a little, this is what they talked about at the workshop. I Am Enough series. That was the name of the series. This is 2025. They have Finding Your Purpose from Your Pain. This was a really good workshop. Yeah. And I took notes. So I really enjoyed this workshop. Pain does not equal suffering. Pain situation, happiness. Pain is where happiness resides, right? And I said my business, which is Fun Food and Freebies. So my happiness resides with Fun Food and Freebies. I just enjoy doing it. It takes me out of the darkness of the things that happened to me in my past. It helps me just give back to the community by letting you know that there's something for you to do, just like there's something for me to do. And just to not forget what happened to you, but actually something that will make you feel better about the day, you know? I just like experiencing something new, something different, and just exploring because there's so much in this world for us to see, y'all. I haven't even touched on everything that's free. Can you imagine? So I want you to just look inside yourself to enjoy life, even after all the things that you've been through. Because I've been through so much, and I still cannot believe that God is still allowing me to be here. He's allowing me to be here, probably to share with you, whoever is watching this. So I hope you enjoyed my little spiel on some free stuff. Some free stuff or something that you probably didn't know about, which it was Dress for Success. So I hope that I can give you even more over and over. I hope on Tuesday and Thursday that I can always share something free or low cost with you. And thanks for joining me. And I hope you'll follow so that you can get more information on some freebies. Do you like my shirt? I love talking, so I gotta go before I talk your head off. This was my first purchase, I think, on TikTok. I may have purchased 3 things on TikTok. I can't do it. It's too much. TikTok and Temu is the devil. Could you spend too much money? Yeah. But I got this. You are enough. And if you see the back, I think it says something really, really nice and sweet, to the person reading it. But yeah, you are enough. So I'm going to leave you with that. Hope you'll join me on Thursday. Okay, bye. Like, share, and subscribe. Your girl is on YouTube. Your girl is on YouTube. 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 Okay, bye.